By 2030, leadership is not going to look like it is today, right? And the executives who thrive aren't going to be the one with the longest resumes or the biggest teams. They're going to be the ones who can evolve the fastest. And you know we're entering a new era, right? Where AI and global workforces and really disappearing middle management are rewriting what it means to lead. So today, I'm going to walk you through what I feel are the 5 traits that are going to define successful executives in 2030. And here's the catch, right? If you don't start building these traits now, you won't just stall out. You're going to get left behind from your competition. Hey, just taking a brief pause here because I want to give you one of our free guides. We have a lot of them, so do me a favor, email me over at tim@execupgrades.com. Let me know where you're struggling in your search, and I'll send a guide guaranteed to help. Number 1, AI literacy. Man, if you're not using AI, listen to me. Executives in 2030, they're not going to be coders, but they're going to understand deeply how AI shapes everything, right? Shapes finance, profitability, and more. Think about it. AI isn't just about like ChatGPT. By 2030, AI is going to drive hiring, supply chains, customer service, strategic forecasting, and more. Leaders who don't understand how AI impacts decisions, it's going to be like a CFO who can't read a balance sheet. I'm already seeing this with my clients, right? Executives who learn how to integrate AI into workflows for making faster decisions, freeing up their teams to innovate more. But the ones who resist, okay, I'm telling you, your teams are going to be outpaced by competitors. So if you want to be relevant in 2030, don't outsource AI literacy. Now, remember, you don't need to program, but you need to know how to ask the right questions, spot risks, and see opportunities. Now, number 2, what we're witnessing, right, is what I call the great flattening, right? Middle management is literally disappearing because AI and automation are replacing those layers of oversight. That means in the future, you're going to be leading broader spans of control. You're probably going to be leading larger teams with fewer layers in between. So the ability to connect directly with employees at scale is going to matter more than ever. For instance, just look at Tesla, right? Lean structures, fewer managers, direct accountability. Or Amazon warehouses, right? Thousands of frontline workers reporting through flatter systems. The 2030 exec can't hide behind layers. You're going to need to inspire people directly, communicate vision at scale, and empower employees to self-manage. And if you're used to just delegating leadership down to managers, that skill set is not going to survive the next decade. Number 3, workforces are no longer local. By 2030, most companies are going to operate with fully global hybrid teams. That means leading across cultures, time zones, and even realities. Because let's face it, remote collaboration tools are about to get immersive. We already got VR meetings with global teams in boardrooms, right? It's going to be a lot more coming. And the executives who thrive are going to be those who build in those cultures across borders. They're going to know how to motivate someone in India. They're going to know how to collaborate with the team in Germany and close deals in the US without flying 200,000 miles a year. So cultural intelligence is going to be just as important as financial intelligence. And if you can't adapt to your leadership to like different cultural norms, you're not going to last. And hybrid fluency, right, means knowing when to bring people together in person and when insisting on office time is just wasting resources. Now, number 4, old school leadership was about control, clock punching, seat time, reporting up the chain. 2030 leader, they're going to lead through trust and outcomes. Because knowledge workers don't want to be babysat, and the best talent is not going to tolerate it. So by 2030, the leaders who still cling to like micromanagement, they're going to be the B players in corporate America. The winning people, right, are going to master these 3 things: clarity of outcomes, just making sure people know exactly what success looks like. Okay. Number 2, empowerment, giving teams the autonomy to solve problems their way, and accountability, right? Holding people responsible without hovering. Think of Satya Nadel's shift at Microsoft, right? He moved the culture from a culture of like internal competition and control to one of like trust and growth mindset. Now that shift didn't just improve morale, it tripled the stock price, ladies and gentlemen. So by 2030, leaders who don't master trust won't have a team left to lead. And number 5, here's something executives overlook: their reputation. It's not going to be just a nice to have, it's going to be currency. Because everything is transparent. Employees review leaders on Glassdoor. Customers track your ethics. AI scrapes your digital footprint. A single bad headline can live forever. The executives who thrive are going to actively curate their personal brand, not in like a fake way, but by consistently demonstrating thought leadership, integrity, and results. So look, there's lots of different leaders, man, so many. Love them or not, they're known, they're visible. And certain leaders' reputation attracts opportunities. So think about it, if your name carries weight, you'll get opportunities faster. If it doesn't, or worse, if it's toxic, man, 2030 is gonna shut you out. So what will the 2030 executive look like? AI literate, leading flatter, broader organizations, fluid in global and hybrid work, because it's coming. Trusted over controlling, backed by a reputation that speaks louder than their resume. But the good news? Every one of those traits can be developed now. The executives who start today, they're going to be the ones shaping the future, not scrambling to catch up. So here's my question to you. Which one of these 5 do you need to build first? Drop it in the comments. And hey, if you want help preparing for the future of leadership, hit that subscribe button below, because the leaders of 2030 are being built in 2025.